Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Andre Simpson. Talking to you from my home office. It's probably about 5:50 in the morning, and just woke up kind of early. My little girl got up, and she was rumbling and tumbling all around. So put her back to sleep. But I thought I'd get up and come and do one of my most favorite videos, and that is talking about Black people and tipping. Okay. Um, for some odd reason, there's this stigma out here uh, that Black people don't tip. Okay, so I tip very well, and I do not want that to be a stigma that sticks with us for long. And I know you're gonna comment and say, "Well, it's done; it'll never be changed." But I'm a world changer. That's what I do. I look to change the status quo. So I do my part. All I ask is that you do your part. But let's talk about. I think I got. Let me see. I got 5 ways right now. I have 5 areas where Black people need to learn how to start tipping. And I'm saying Black people because I'm Black, and I don't like. And I see it, and my background is the service industry. I see. All cultures do it, but I'm talking about my culture because it reflects me. So if this offends you, feel free to go ahead and turn it off. But let's get right on into the meat of the matter. First thing, let's talk about when you're going on vacation. You all excited, you going on vacation, and you need to. I have a little bag that I have, a little deposit bag, or whatever you plan on carrying. But get your money, get some tip money when you plan on going on a trip. So that because there's people out there that's going to serve you. They work, they try to feed their families. They work in the service industry, and they're trying to feed their families. So make sure you take care of them. They take care of you. When you watch my back, I'll watch yours. Basically, what we're talking about. So again, let's get into the meat of the matter. Let's talk about when you go to a hotel and they offer valet service. Now, most of y'all might not be going to hotels that offer valet service, but let's say this particular one does. These valets, depending on how far they got to go get your car. Okay, let's talk about the minor part. When you drop off your car, the gentleman who takes your car, there's nothing wrong with you. I mean, these for my cheap tippers. There's nothing wrong with you giving them a dollar or two. I don't see how you can give a grown man a dollar. That's just straight embarrassing. I mean, I was riding around in the neighborhood one day and I saw a little kid playing with a lighter, and I said, come here, young man, come here." I didn't want to just snatch the lighter from him. And give me that lighter. He was just over there flicking it, playing in the bushes. I'm like, "Kid, bring me that lighter." And I said, "Hey, bud, I give you a dollar for that lighter." He looked at me like, "A dollar? What am I gonna do with a dollar?" So I so I had to come up with a little bit more cash, right, for that lighter. But I mean, so how you gonna give a grown man or grown woman a dollar for a tip? So, but if you cheap, do your thing. But anyway, back to the valet thing. So if they take your car to give you your ticket, go ahead and give them a couple bucks or $5 and say thank you. They give your car a little bit more attention and take care of your car. And make sure when you drop it off, you can take care of them. And when you pick it back up, make sure. I mean, that was an option, but definitely when you pick your car up, do not get your car from valet and jump in the car and speed off. You walk around like this with your head down. Thank you. Close the door. Don't even look the valet in his eyes. You a grown man. You a grown woman. Have some dignity. If you don't have any cash or any change, get the valet's name. We get that too. What's your name? I'll take care of you when I get back. And you don't see the person for 15 years. I mean, come on, have some dignity. All right. So make sure you take care of the valet. Okay. Second thing is the bellman. Okay. Let me go back to the valet real quick. If you valet your vehicle, let's say you driving a nice car, right? Let's say it don't matter what you're driving, honestly, but let's say you want your car to be taken care of, you want it to be kept up front, or you need to run inside for some reason. Don't be afraid, to give the valet your keys. Tell them, hang on, I'm gonna run inside, I gotta go pick up my cousin, whatnot. Give them a couple dollars, they'll be happy. That's what they do. They work for tips. So don't be, I run inside, go get my cousin. Nah, Hank say, do me a favor, big fella. Boom, bam, 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 bam. Here's a couple bucks. Keep me up front. I'll be right back. Appreciate it. They won't even charge you for the parking, right? If you stay in a couple nights, you got a nice car. Give the man a nice tip. Say, hey, buddy, keep me up. Can you keep me up front? I really don't like valeting, but if bam, 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 keep me up front. They'll take care of you, and that's just how it works. And if you wanted to stay several nights up front, then you need to make sure you work it out where they understand. I'm tipping you big. Keep me up front because they have other people that come in on different shifts now. So make sure you understand that. Second thing is let's talk about the bellman. I mean, you already know if a bellman grab your bags, take them up to the room, tip the man. He bring your bags down. Tip the bellman. Come on. I mean, I shouldn't even have to say that. That should be automatic. Everybody knows that. I mean, I get some of y'all, especially, I mean, professional athletes. You sit there. I don't even want to talk about it, but you're a professional athlete. You're making money. Tip the bellman. It's not a pleasure for the bellman to load up all your 20 pair of Air Jordans. It's not your pleasure for them to load up your Louis Vuitton bags and think, you should be happy that I'm allowing you to touch my stuff. So, have some class. All right. Next thing, the front desk agent, and I'm running down the front desk agent. If you want them to hook you up with a room, I mean, I've seen people run into the hotel and had from $20, bam, and can you give me something nice? Whoa, yeah. They might hook you up because sometimes they get a commission for upselling you. But if you give them a little commission, they might not have to. They might not charge you for the upsell, which might be more than $10 or $15 that you slipped them. You see what I'm saying? So learn how to play the game. If you're gonna get in the game, learn how to play the game. And then oh yeah, let me definitely talk about this. What about your waiter? You go out to eat. You take your beautiful wife or your handsome young man that you with. Y'all go out to grab a bite to eat, and I mean you act like you ain't never been nowhere. And for some reason, when people get into the service industry, they want to act like I run this place. This is yo yo yo. Learn how to tip if you're gonna treat people like that. Well, if the waiter give me bad service, I ain't tipping them. I ain't giving them nothing. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there are some bad waiters and waitresses out there. But, okay, then give them a small tip. Oh, I ain't giving them nothing. They don't deserve nothing. That's your prerogative. Do what you want to do. But this is what me and mine. This is what we do. Yeah, I'm definitely checking the attitude of what's going on. But when my wife orders, she's very picky. She, not very picky, but she asks a lot of questions, and she wants to get into detail of what do you have and what do you think about this one. What I do is I knock the waiter or waitress off their feet, and I tip them right up front. I give them $5 just to ensure promptness. That's what tip stands for, to ensure prompt service. So I let them know, boom, we're here to eat, we're here to enjoy ourselves. Thanks for taking care of my wife. Bam, make sure you take care of us. And nine times out of ten, they're on top of their game once they see that, because nobody does that. Nobody. I don't care what culture they're in. Nobody does that. So they spend extra time taking care of us. Tip them up front, okay? Couple bucks, whatever you can afford, whatever was in your budget, and then yes, I give them something on the back end based upon their quality of service, okay? But I definitely tip up front to let them know, one, that I am black and I need you to take care of me, and I ain't what you used to getting, okay? So I'm just being real, so don't even get offended on that, because y'all don't be doing that, y'all don't be tipping. And last but not least, the concierge. If you go to a nice hotel, that happens. I ain't talking about the Holiday Inn. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the nice hotels. And there's a concierge there. She's giving you, spending her time. Yeah, that's what she get paid to do. That's what she did. That's what they pay her. She ain't getting paid nothing. Just like your job, you ain't getting paid nothing. You're getting paid just enough to show up. Okay, that's what you getting paid. So take care of the concierge. She's got bills. He's got bills. Give them a few, and they help you go to a nice restaurant in an area that you don't know too much about, or they answer some questions for you. tip the concierge a few bucks. You know, you know, they'll take it, you know, a couple bucks, whatever you have. Again, whatever's in your budget, okay? And you know, I thank y'all for watching this. I'm a roll. This is Andre Simpson, Generational Wealth Builders. You guys, please, I beg of you. I beg of you. Don't go nowhere if you haven't allotted the money to tip. Let's change. Let's change. Don't be leaving no change either. But let's change. Yeah, don't be leaving no change. And don't be pulling out your calculator trying to uh you know, round it up to the nearest 10 and let me see what your percentage is gonna be. Come on, man, stop being cheap. Grow up. 2013, big baby. I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Keep watching. See you at the top.